Am I the asshole for dictating my flight details? I, 20F, grew up with divorced parents in two different states. My dad remarried to a woman, my stepmom, and growing up with her was rough. She is the kind of person who has to be right all of the time, even when she's clearly in the wrong, and likes to walk all over people to prove her point. We recently had a long weekend break at my college, and I had plans to visit my dad during that time. My dad texts and asks me if the flight he found worked for me. I'd be flying from Pittsburgh to Greensboro, with a stop in Charlotte. Here's the thing. Normally I just fly directly to Charlotte as it is a quick and easy trip. Also, Charlotte is 30 minutes closer to where he lives. I mentioned that because the last two flights I was on, travels that weren't to my dad's, had issues with the connections, where due to weather and mechanical problems I was stuck and had to be put on a new flight. Also, I am a resident assistant and needed to be back on campus by a certain day and time, and don't want being stuck somewhere to prevent me from returning when I need to. I then politely asked if I could just be put on the direct flight to Charlotte I usually take, and he said that was fine. He booked the flight and all was good. Fast forward to the day after I arrive, stepmom and I are driving to the grocery store. She asks me out of the blue why I requested a different flight than the one to Greensboro. I gave her the same reasons I gave my dad, only for her to overpower me with a, "But you aren't the one paying." I calmly explained to her that I understand I'm not the one paying, but my dad asked me for my input, so I gave it based on my parameters. She then raises her voice and goes on that, sometimes we have to be inconvenienced to save money, especially when it comes to flights. I calmly reminded her that she has always pushed me to speak up more and be more communicative, so that is simply what I did. Speak up and let my dad know that the direct flight to Charlotte worked a lot better for me. Stepmom then huffed and called me ungrateful for having a dad that wants to see me, so I just stayed silent and didn't buy into her antics. It's like the minute I stick up for myself, I'm being punished all of a sudden. It feels like stepmom is inadvertently training me to not speak up so the world can walk all over me. But would I hear for even giving my preferences?